Hey guys, Miss Tracy here, and we're back on 76 today, checking out this new camera quest. So, first you're going to want to find one of these bodies. Now, they seem to be basically any touristy place, but they don't always pop up, so you can do server hopping at some places. I will put a link in the description to a Reddit post that has a lot of places listed for you. But basically anything like here, the Mothman Museum, the Giant Teapot, the lobby of the Nuka-Cola plant, Wavy Willards, Ohio River Adventures, and basically any really good touristy spot. So you'll want to server hop on these spots until you find this person right here. Now, I'm not sure if it's a different person in each location. So far, this is the only one I found. Here is Anne. So we're going to check out her holotape. So she's talking about how she's dying because the bombs dropped. And she had all these places she wanted to go to while she was alive. And now she's made that a bucket list. And she said, if I don't make it, well, maybe someone else can finish the list for me. So I think that's what our job is going to be here. So after listening to the holotape, I'm going to look at this note here. And I'm guessing this list right here is the actual list for where this can spawn. So go ahead and check it out. So we're going to take that, and that should start our quest, maybe? Oh, maybe we have to do it with the camera. Hold on. Okay, now we've taken everything. There we go. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to do pictures. So I'm going to head back to my camp and make a camera. All right, we're back here at my camp, and I'm going to go up here to the Tinkerer's Workbench. And now we have a new slot here. It says camera. So we're going to make the camera. Nice. And some film. All right, once you have the camera made, you're going to want to check out the bucket list note. That's right here. It's actually under my bucket list. So if you're having trouble finding it, that's probably why. Now, if you look closely at this note, it does say done next to some of these. And then there's 7 left over. The Harper's Ferry Old Armory, Freddy's House of Scares, Red Rocket Mega Stop Sign, Pumpkin House, Dolly Sod's Campground Welcome Center, the Valley Galleria Skylight, and the Berkeley Springs Castle. Everything else is done, so I'm assuming you don't need to do it at those places. So we're going to go ahead and look on the map. And these spots are actually highlighted for us now. So I'm going to pick the closest one to me. Actually, I'll just pick the first one. That's the Harper's Ferry one. So we'll head there first. Okay, here we go. We are at the Armory. So I spawned in at the Burrows, which is just up the hill there. Hop in here. It's not exactly the prettiest place in the world. But, looks like we're going to take a picture here. So we're going to go to our weapons, equip the camera, and then use the left trigger like you'd zoom in anywhere else. And then whatever you use to shoot, which is right trigger here on the Xbox, is what we're going to hit to actually take the picture. No, that didn't seem to actually work, so maybe I have to be in the courtyard while I'm doing it. Okay, I'm going to try from back here because that didn't seem to work, so. There we go. Oh, it actually says where you are, too, the Harper's Ferry Armory. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to head to the next one. There's one right here, so we're going to head to the Valley Galleria. Okay, I spawned in outside the Galleria, but it seems to be taking me inside, so I'm going to head in. Okay, this is very specific. It wants the skylight. I'm going to try to ignore all these guys over here. So, I'm pulling out my camera. There's the skylight, there's the marker. So basically we want to take a picture of the marker. And there we go. Uh-oh. Okay, that completed, but now I've got some friends, so I'll take care of this and I'll move on to the next spot. So I fast traveled to Berkeley Springs and I walked over here to this castle, and this is what we need next. So my camera was the last thing I used, so I'm going to use the D-pad for Xbox. Hit the left and pull up my last used weapon. And there we go. That should count. Moving on. We'll head to Dolly Sod's next. Now, whenever you spawn into Dolly Sod's, I recommend crouching immediately because there is a Yogwai right up the hill here that will kick your butt. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to try to pacify him with my animal friend Pert, thankfully. Alright, well, we need to take a picture here. The front of this cabin. I wonder if we can do it from back here. Nope, it still says Berkeley Springs. What the heck? No, not Brick Springs. Try pulling out the camera again. There we go. Okay, that worked. Get away from that guy. Real quick, before we move on, I want to show you one thing. You're going to want to have the travel agent perk while you're doing this so that you don't have to spend as many caps. What the heck? He just dropped dead after he was done being pacified. That's bizarre. Okay. Anyway, you want to use that perk so it doesn't cost as many camps to get all over the map like this. So we'll move on to the next one. One of my favorite places on the map, the pumpkin house. We'll head there next. Alright, we're here at the pumpkin house. This one seems pretty easy. Except it's doing that thing again. Okay, so I'm gonna unequip and re-equip. There we go. Oh, and look at that. That was the last of those pictures, I guess. Popped out the film, put in a new one.
You there? Yes,
and it didn't count. What the heck? Okay.
For more seeds, are you?
I've reached the max amount of photos I can take. Oh my god, these count in our regular photos? That sucks. Okay, I need a moment.
On days like these, I wonder what I'm even carving for.
Alright, I made some room, deleted some of my awesome pictures.
There's no such thing as too many pumpkins.
Did that count? There we go. I went backwards a bit and actually said pumpkin house instead of jack-o'-lantern. And that worked. Okay, it's very finicky. So we'll move on to the next place. This is supposed to be one of the places that have the body, by the way. And if you didn't find it here, you're supposed to server hop until you do. But I ended up finding the one at the Mothman Museum right away without having to server hop. So we're moving on. We got 2 left. The next one's up the road at the Red Rockets Megastop. So I don't think you can fast travel to that. Nope. So I'm going to run up the road. So this was an interesting one. It says photograph the logo. So we'll just hope this is the right thing. There we go. Alright, now I gotta delete one more picture. And we'll head over here. Okay, so I'm just kind of ignoring everybody that's fighting over here. And I'm gonna pull out my camera while I hide over here. Alright, storefront. And that's it. So I guess we've got some new photo frames to check out. And a plan for a better lens. Okay, collage poster, ooh. So I will head home and check all this stuff out. Alright, we're gonna read these plans. Here's the collage poster. Not bad. Not like the pictures I took. Now I prefer photo mode, which is what we're gonna go into right now. By the way, quick little tip here, if you don't want it to look blurry in the background, come down here and click off for depth of field, and it's so much better. We're going to go check out those frames. So it looks like we have a whole new category? No, maybe Quest? So they're under Quest. Picture making with the ProSnap Deluxe. Film. And that's it. Okay. Not gonna lie, I try to be pretty positive about this game, but it's a little disappointing. I mean, I liked photo mode the way it was, and the camera was kind of a pain in the butt to have to pull out to take a picture, so not sure I'm going to use it that much, but it looks like you'll be able to make different lenses. So it looks like we'll have different options. Improved magnification. Oh, that'll be good. I'd like to zoom in a little bit better. Alright, nice. We get a better lens. Now there's challenges that are based around the camera, so keep an eye out for those. Otherwise, guys, that's basically it. I mean, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but that's all there is to it. Quick way to get your camera. I'd love to see some of the pictures you guys come up with, and I'd also like to know where you found your tourist person, that Anne lady who needed her bucket list finished. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please give it a like and subscribe if you can. I really appreciate that. And we'll see you guys next time.